What's good? What's good? What's good? Everybody, welcome back. Shout out to the old subscribers. Shout out to the new subscribers. Thank everybody for being here. Appreciate y'all coming by. Man, today I'm just gonna get right into it, man. I gotta speak to this Pearl phenomenon. I'm just gonna go ahead and give my thoughts, my opinions on the situation as I see it. I mean, I'm hearing a lot of foolishness, we see a lot of the effery that's going on right now. My first point is I don't like that a lot of people are trying to put all of this Pearl, rising on the Black Manosphere. It's a lot of nonsense with this right here. I mean, Pearl, her coming up and the way that she's coming up, Black Manosphere have nothing to do with that. You know what I mean? If anything, you got brothers in the Black Manosphere who are just networking with Pearl, who are just, capitalizing off of the audience that she's gaining in her work that she's putting in. I mean, it's so much back and forth going on right now. And, my opinions with how things are going with Pearl, man, it's like so many of y'all are mad. So many of y'all are straight up upset that one white girl comes into the space. Not that there haven't been white women in the space before, but you get one white girl who comes in and sits on a couple of different podcasts. She come to sit. Anton invited her in. By the way, let's just lay this out. Anton brings her in to the Lapeef because he had a falling out with Kay and Kayla. Okay, he basically fired Kay and Kayla, and he said, "Yo, okay, watch this." You know what I mean? He's like, "Y'all think y'all run it? I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you." So he brings in three different white chicks, right? He brings them in because I remember watching because Angry Man did the review and I seen his review on it, and he brings in Pearl, Coach K, and I think there was another chick named something, I can't remember, but it was like three white chicks up there. But Anton basically did a video where he just was like, "I'm getting real tired of y'all bullshit," and he let it be known that he was not playing with them no more because he gave them a platform, he gave them a space to speak. And Anton even said, he just was like, "Hey, I know y'all be wanting me to get on them, go after them, you know what I'm saying, like get on Kay and Kayla's necks and all these other females that be going up on the Lapeef cutting up." And Anton, he basically let y'all know, he's just like, "Yo, I'm listening to what y'all saying." He's just like, "I know," but Anton was saying, "I know what I'm doing though." Anton was just like, "Yo, I'm letting them rock." And he even said, he's like, "Yo, I let these females rock, it's no big deal to me." He's like, "I'm letting them rock." But what he was doing strategically, he's just saying, if y'all mess this up, if y'all fuck this up, you did it, right? He gave them a space and a place to go ahead and, let them be themselves. And they were themselves. And sure enough, them being themselves is what got them in trouble. All right. So we start out with the whole situation with Anton. So when Pearl came up on that panel, I think, she was into it with B. Taylor. And it just was like, it was a mess because you see how black females were trying to battle with Pearl. And Pearl was really just kind of like, "Yo, I'm not even really fighting with y'all like that. Like, I'm just coming in here saying what I got to say. It's no big deal." And then she was asking certain questions like, "Oh, well, are y'all really experiencing these type of things with these men y'all deal with?" And then Pearl, I think she even made a comment and said, "Well, why not just don't deal with those guys?" And it was wow, it turned into a mess. But one of the real points that I see with this is that so many people are triggered by just one white girl coming into the space or being around the space. She's not even in the Black Manosphere like that. I mean, realistically, she's just somebody that was invited as a guest and said what she had to say, right? Some people gonna be mad about that. It is what it is, man. But I mean, I heard a point because I'm usually listening to Ed, BGS, and the different content creators around the space, and I was listening to one of Ed's podcasts, and Marty dropped a good point. It was like, yo, and I agree with this, and I know that there's some brothers who don't agree with it, especially Keep It 100, just like, nah, man, y'all niggas are tripping, y'all niggas are wilding, bro. Marty said, he just was like, this could be the coming. This could be the coming of the true Messiah. You niggas need to watch out, because Pearl is about to be, the Silver Surfer that's about to bring about Galactus on you hoes. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Herald is here to usher the message of what could be coming. You hoes need to tighten up, because you got brothers who, like myself, are on the Passport side of the game. And then you got, the SYSBM brothers and stuff like this, which to me, SYSBM and Passport are, they can kind of, be hand in hand and, be very similar in context. But I understand the tenets of SYSBM. I understand that there are very, specific things that SYSBM, holds. But my thing is just like brothers who already date out and stuff like this have been telling y'all, like, yo, like, you don't understand, like, these other races of women are competition, and they don't have an issue battling with you black women like this. We got brothers who have been telling y'all for the longest, like, hey, yo, tighten up, because other races of women are here. Kevin Samuels told y'all, other races of women they're not afraid of you. Like, right? Like, they're not afraid of you, because when y'all try to do y'all little subliminal moves and tricks, it's just like, we see it as men, but when you have other races of women also seeing it, and they're just kind of like, girl, stop. You know what I mean? It hits differently, because you don't know how to deal with that. You don't know how to combat that. You don't know how to fight with that, right? So what we're seeing is we got the advent, or we have the rising of what could be. And I think Marty was on one when he said, like, yo, this could get a lot worse, because Pearl isn't really like some knock down, drag out, supermodel looking type. She's hella average. It is what it is. But imagine when you have that, that 8 or 9, doll, that comes through and is dropping facts. And I know, like, Marty he can make it seem like, some brothers, I understood what he said when he said it. And some brothers could be like, oh man, you going too far. Like, it's not that calculated. It doesn't have to be that calculated, though. It doesn't have to be Pearl is plotting and planning the best way to take down black women. That's not, from my understanding, that's not what that idea means. It's not trying to say that Pearl is strategically trying to plot the best way to separate black men and black women. It's about the image of somebody like a Pearl who is coming through this space, saying what she's saying, and then gaining all this traction around what she's saying, and other races of women who may be interested in black men who are looking at this like, yo, Pearl came through there and she did all that. Imagine if I went through there. See, that's what the definition of the Messiah to come. That's what that is about. It's like, yo, watch out, because y'all think Pearl was some heat for y'all. It could get a lot worse. So that's why, the mentality I have about it is, yo, let Pearl rock. Like, we didn't create Pearl. We didn't say that, we was asking Pearl to come over here, at least not from a Passport bro, Black Manosphere General, even SYSBM Mad Bus Driver didn't bring Pearl over here. Like, so of course all the smoke that other people are trying to throw on the Black Manosphere, y'all need to cut that shit out, bro. Like, it is not on the Black Manosphere, or even, I can't say brothers who are associated, because obviously, lead attorney and all these brothers doing interviews, but even those interviews and stuff like that are not the reason that she's blown up. Pearl was just like a comet that was just stopping by. She just came by. She just knocked on y'all's door, came by, and then a lot of y'all are mad. A lot of the pro-blacks are mad. And I want to give this right here. This is a message I want to give to the pro-blacks. Like, first off, to the pro-blacks, I'll say this. You're not gonna stop what's coming, right? You're not going to stop what's already in play, because the millennials like myself, the zillennials behind us, and even the alphas, they have no issue dating out. I mean, you thought it was a game when the brothers were putting up the pictures of the younger brothers who are taking the white girls to prom and stuff like this. Y'all thought it was a game then. Like, it's yo, these young dudes do not care. They are in these streets, and they are on these other races of girls. Man. It's not. There is no, oh, we's all needs to stay together because the community says this and that. It's like, yo, we're not even. No, that play doesn't work on us specifically. That play do not work. Look at Austin Holloman. Like, bro. You think, run that to Austin Holloman and go tell him you need to keep it black, brother. You's failing your community. Fam, it is not going to work. And that's what I'm trying to tell the pro-blacks who are even mad about somebody about Pearl even knocking on the door, stopping by, asking for a cup of sugar, and then she's gone again, right? She just stopping by and y'all that mad, but the problem is you're trying to be mad at something that's kind of already in play anyway, right? Brothers who are dealing with these other races of females are just like, bro, like, it's coming. Right, it's coming. It's basically already here. Kevin Samuels told you that all the women that he was trying to hold out from getting into his little dating group. Kevin Samuels was even telling y'all like, hey, these other races of women are checking hard for brothers who have their shit together, who are upstanding brothers, who are, upwardly mobile, high value men and stuff like this. Kevin told y'all, he just was like, hey, they knocking on the door. And Kevin, like I said, and I agree with this sentiment as well, Kevin was probably the last hope. Kevin was probably the last one, okay, who was really out here trying to go to bat for sisters and just be like, hey, y'all really want to, it's in y'all's best interest to work with and cooperate with your men, because there's a leak in the ship, and black men don't care about it sinking into the waters of other women. They don't care. Like, we're just like, yo, let it fall. Especially brothers who are SYSBM, Passport Bros, and all these other, we don't. Let Pearl rock. You know what I mean? If Pearl, listen, the thing is this. If Pearl is saying the truth, then she's saying the truth. Okay? If she's saying the truth, then she's saying the truth. Like, niggas get mad like, oh, she's repeating talking points. She's saying the truth, though. Because a lot of brothers don't understand and they don't listen to the white manosphere or the manosphere in general. They think all this stuff over here it was all created over here in the black manosphere. And it's just like, no, bruh. Like, what you hearing is red pill. Okay? Y'all got to understand that red pill is red pill is the umbrella. Then you have your white manosphere or your manosphere general, and then you have the black manosphere side of the house. But it's red pill umbrella. Pearl speaks from the red pill. So that's why her message can go between back and forth, because the messaging is pretty much the same. It's just that on the black manosphere side of the house, brothers in the black manosphere say, yo, we have something specific to say to our people, though. And then that's where that separation came. So for those who don't know, and you're showing your ignorance by not understanding, because that's why it's so easy to knock down y'all's points, because you don't get it. Everything is bigger than you and a couple of people that you know's YouTube channel. The manosphere and the red pill spaces are much bigger than what you think they are. So when you see somebody who you will call a quote unquote outsider who's going to come all the way over here and speak with y'all, and you get mad talking about, oh, she's echoing talking points. I don't agree with that. She's not echoing talking points. If anything, she's speaking to red pill facts, which are facts. So which is it? Is the red pill okay? So are the talking points that you commonly hear in this space, are they made up by the black manosphere, or are they facts that the manosphere, quote unquote, the whole manosphere, red pill in general, agrees with? Right? Y'all, you see, the thing is just that even when she quotes Rollo Tomassi, and y'all talking about, oh, well, we don't talk about Rollo Tomassi over here. Well, the thing is a lot of what you say comes from the things that Rollo wrote books about. See what I mean? Like you look at who are the architects of the black manosphere? Yeah, there are architects of the black manosphere. Don't get me wrong, but in total, red pill, you have guys who were kind of like the architects of putting this thing together in the modern era. All right, and Rollo was one of those dudes who was just like he made the books and all this other stuff. Like I said before, I said it again. I came in on Rollo, Donovan Sharp, Coach Greg Adams, Stephens Cole, and cats like that. That's where I came in from, and then I learned about a black manosphere, and then O'Shea and Obsidian, Angry Man, BGS and guys like that, and then I started to learn about them. So that's how I came into it, because the manosphere, and guys, y'all need to know that for those who did not come in through the black manosphere, those who came in through the manosphere general, the manosphere general is a bigger audience. This is why Fresh and Fit have been able to kind of like blow up so big. And we all know that they're not a manosphere general or a black manosphere general like audience, right? So that's where all that comes from. You know what I mean? That's where all that comes from. But the thing is just like, to be mad about Pearl showing up and coming through, it's just like, yo, it's gonna get worse. It's finna get worse, bro. There's finna be like way more. It's still more to come. Still more to come, right? Now, for brothers like myself who travel, for us it ain't a big deal. Like we're not harping on it. We're not making a big deal about it. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, right? But I will say this: we didn't create Pearl. She just saw opportunity and just decided to show up and come in, because Pearl dates black men, right? She came through here. She dates black men, and she had an opinion, and brothers let her in. Anton basically said, "Hey, come through the show," And then you got people like Courtney who get mad at stuff like that, because the same thing happened with Amira, right? She got mad with Amira. Okay, but y'all got to understand, it's just like the newer, younger generations and stuff like this are dating out. And this is, I think, one thing that black women, y'all going to have to get used to, is your brothers, could be your sons, okay, are going to be dating out. And guess what happens when they marry these women? These women now are your sister-in-laws. These women become part of your family, right? Oh, yeah. See, this is a reality, is that you want to have these little pro-black spaces, but this whole, enclave of everything has to be super pro-black. Y'all are this big compared to everybody else. Not even everybody who's black agrees with you. If we're 14% and then pro-blacks are this much of that percent, and then y'all have cousins, brothers, uncles, whatever, who have no issue dating out, these women now become part of your family, whether you like it or not. So to me, it's just to show you how futile a lot of your complaints are. It's just like, bro, like, you might as well hang that shit up. Okay? Because you're not finna stop your uncles, your sons. They're dating out, bro. You know what I mean? They're dating out. And you can be mad about it all you want, but if he marries that other race girl, she's your sister-in-law. She's your cousin. She's this, she's that. Now it's your family now. So, I mean, you're just going to be mad forever, and you're going to create that division now between you and your brother or whoever, and just hate the fact that he married somebody. And guess what? You can hold that flag. You can hold that position. But guess what? Your position is dying, because ain't a lot of people going to back you up. A lot of people going to look at you like you're crazy because your brother, cousin, whoever went out there and found somebody to rock with him. And now you want to be mad and hate on him because the woman he chose doesn't look like you. Which I always thought that was awkward anyway. I'm just like, why would I want to get somebody who looks like my mom? I don't know. Hey, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm weird. Maybe I'm awkward. I don't know. But to me, that's always been weird. Like, how come she don't look like you? She don't share your complexion. And I'm like, what? Should she? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care about all that. You know what I'm saying? She's dope. We rock. You know what I mean? We get along. So, like I said, man, that's just me speaking to it. Realistically, I think this whole shit is crazy. I think it's gonna die down soon, but yeah, I think the Messiah to come realistically is just gonna be on some like, just watch. It's not about, because especially to keep it 100, you know, Marcus, and just so I could, because I know sometimes in the chat, you know, me and him have kind of like, you know, bump heads about it, but it's just like, nah, fam, it's not to say that Pearl is like strategically trying to like, you know, make it happen to where she's gonna break down the black, you know, talking spaces or whatever. But realistically, it's gonna be, you know, realistically, it's gonna be more like she's showing that if other races of women are interested in coming around this space, that they don't have anything to be afraid of. But yeah, guys, that's my 2 cents. I didn't want to, you know, hold y'all up too long. I just want to kind of go ahead and drop my opinion on this. Y'all go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, you know, get at me, you know, drop any, you know what I mean, how you feel about the situation. You can just go ahead and, you know what I mean, let me know. We'll talk about it, you know what I mean. I might fire up a live real soon so we can get in more details, and I'll let y'all come up and we'll talk about it in person. But until then, y'all stay good, y'all stay up, and I'll see you on another one. Peace.